killing of ALMAJIRI, Governor Bala Mohammed expresses shock, vows to official perpetrators. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The BAUCHI State Governor, Senator Bala Mohammed Abdul Qadir, has described as sad and unfortunate how a wicked man smashed the skull of an 11-year-old Quranic school pupil, popularly called ALMAJIRI, and removed his brain in Ķ′Łန့ area of BAUCHI metropolis. The governor stated this yesterday after he paid a condolence visit to the family of the deceased and reiterated that his administration would not condone any form of crime and criminality in the state and pledged to collaborate with security agencies and fish out the culprits and punish him to serve as a deterrent to people who always want to cheat people. Represented by the State Commissioner Ministry of Religious Affairs, Omar Babayo Kessa, Governor Bala advised all communities in the state to continue to be vigilant and to alert the nearest security agencies to respond to any suspicious movement for prompt action. He said government would not take it lightly with anybody found wanting over the death of these innocent boys. He directed security personnel to track and arrest anybody found to have had hands in this dastardly act. He condoled the families of the deceased and sympathized with the family and prayed to Allah to give the family fortitude to bear the irreparable loss. State Chairman of Traditional Quranic School, BAUCHI State, ALMAJIRI Ķ′Łန့ expressed dismay over the killing of the innocent Quranic people and condoled with the families of the victims of the incident. He said they will continue to pray to Allah to expose whoever has a hand in killing of this innocent boy. The Quranic teacher of the people, Allama Muhammad Awolu, expressed their gratitude to the state government for their concern. He said the biological father of the deceased take the incident as an act of destiny, even though they will not stop government and security agencies from doing all they could to arrest those who committed this dastardly act to book. Last Saturday, unknown persons lured two Quranic pupils to corner, pledged to give them food, but instead he took stone, smashed the skull of one of them, and removed his brain. The other boy ran home with bloodstain all over his body and called their teacher, who rushed to the scene and found the boy dead in a pool of his blood. The boy died after the incident and has since been buried according to Islamic rites. Now, this is very unfortunate. This is really, really, really unfortunate. I mean, this is very painful for a child to die in such a very gruesome manner. Sincerely, there's a lot of questions to be asked. I mean, this one now will make everybody, whoever is calling this, there's a popular saying when we were growing up then. You know, our parents then, you are so protective of us then. You know, there are many things they would tell you, you know, not to talk to strangers. And, you know, as a child then, you might think, your parents are just being, you know, overprotective, and they are being, you even as a teenager, you say it as being overbearing. It is for, or it is because of because of something like this now. A total stranger smashing somebody else's son. Like, sometimes I keep asking myself, people who perpetrate in such, who partake in such acts, like, how do they sleep? Like, how do you get to sleep? Sincerely. This is what I was talking about now. This is what I was talking about when I said in a community where there is absence of security. I just hope that BAUCHI, of course, I've not been hearing about BAUCHI. I just hope that BAUCHI is not somewhere that, you know, that to trace this particular act is going to be very difficult. They should make sure they trace it and bring the person to book. Let it serve as a lesson. Sincerely, it is so unfair for a child to die in this manner. Parents of these children have to inculcate into them, because this time around, I mean, the world is getting so dangerous. Yes, it is only God that protects children that go to school, come back. A lot of things even happen within the vicinity of people who knows you. Not to talk of you being in the hands of a total stranger. That is why parents, they inculcate in their kids, you do not talk to strangers. If strangers call you or want to tell you to come and take a look at now, luring them for food. Hunger is in the land. Luring them just for food. If those children has been taught that, no, you're not going anywhere, this and that, of course, the reverse would have been the case. Now, sincerely, I'm going to ask why he even did such acts in the presence of the other little boy. How he did that in the presence of the other little boy is what baffles me. Was it wow? It is not that, it is not funny at all. Sincerely, it is not funny. Please let them get into school simple. Former Governor McAfee had proved this is doable. Ban the ALMAJIRI and give them a new perspective. So sad when I see the children exposed to inhuman situation in the name of they are going to engage in bara. His Excellency, please do not stop at condolences. Establish a roadmap to stop this act entirely. Wonderful, very, very, very beautiful suggestion. Sincerely, I totally agree. This particular act where children will have to keep suffering like this, or imagine the trauma the one that even saw this would have for the rest of his life. It is well. Until ALMAJIRI system is abolished in the north, northern Nigeria will never go forward. Okay. It is sad, sincerely. How could this wicked, monstrous act be an act of destiny? So all that the terrorists are killing acts of destiny. Well, it is a pity that people still think in this manner. But what would you say? These people, I believe that education will be like a big shining light to them. They are so in the darkness. And I do not know why their leaders their brothers who are in government will not speeding make education available. Sincerely. It will go a long way to stop so many things. It's high time this system is abolished. These children are exposed to a lot of dangers. Is it only the children of a poor that goes to Quranic school? I do not understand why children are still coming place to beg. Everything is an act of God, even when you don't make use of your eyes. We push it to God. It is quite very sad. It is quite very sad. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.